Hi, everyone. A pleasant good evening to you wherever you may be. I believe we're up and running now as we've got the first points of the night. And it's for Fort Scott. Allie Brown a little bit slow getting up after taking a tumble there.
Checking into the Fort Scott lineup, number 25, J.C. Rogers.
So J.C. Rogers will check in for her here. Just underway here from Chanute High School. Thanks for joining us on Duckbait TV tonight. Tigers lead it 2-0 here in the early going. Ball loose inside, and now we got a whistle, and it looks like a foul going to be on Chanute.
Arizona Blue Comets number 14, Kayla Charles, her first personal. First team foul. Checking in for the Blue Comets, number 12, Anna Kate Noonan, and the number 1, Kearney Bowman.
Inbounds play coming for Keegan Yarrick here. Over to Raven Kegler. Stops. Pass over to Abby Gorman. And it's knocked away and stolen by Chanute. Here they come down. Three-pointer on the way is in and out, no good. Rebound batted out, taken back by Chanute as Kelsey Haviland takes possession of the ball there. Now they'll kick it around to Anna Kate Noonan. Inside the ball goes near the baseline down there, but it's passed back out for Chanute. 5 minutes to go here in the first quarter. Again, just underway here this evening. Thanks again for joining us on Duckbait TV. Shot there is missed by Chanute. Rebounded by Kylie Comstock. The Lady Tigers come quickly down the court. Keegan into the corner to it's knocked out of bounds, and now Allie Brown will check back in for Fort Scott. Shot there, no good, but a putback on the backside by Abby Gorman is good. So Fort Scott back up to a 4-0 lead now. Now a ball deflected out of bounds by Fort Scott. It'll stay with Chanute, but good defense by the Lady Tigers. Shakira Walls will check in now for Chanute, a 5'1" senior. Inbounds play comes in. Ball deflected, stolen away by the Lady Tigers. Kylie Comstock got her hands on it. And now Gorman brings it down the court for Fort Scott. Go back to Brown, right around the top of the key. Now over to Keegan for three. In and out, no good. Rebound chased down by Gorman. She get a hold of it. Now back out to Brown. Reset the offense with 4:05 to go in the quarter. Pass goes inside. Shot there. Doesn't go. And it's blocked out of bounds by Chanute. So it'll stay with Fort Scott here. 4:01 to play in the first quarter. Lady Tigers with a 4-0 lead here at Chanute High School. Inbounds play comes to Rogers, and it's knocked away by Chanute. They'll come back the other direction. Layup is rolling in there and good.
Steals for two. Timeout Tigers. A 30-second timeout.
Fort Scott will take a timeout here after Chanute's first basket. Out of the timeout, Fort Scott back with the basketball. Allie Brown gets it across the timeline. She'll work to the left side, pass deflected, knocked away and stolen by Chanute. They'll bring it down the court. Shot there is no good. Okay. Finally. Foul there on Allie Brown. And Shakira Wallace will be at the line for two, makes the first. Second one in and out, no good. Rebound, Fort Scott. Gorman passes off there to Keegan. Ball deflected off the rim. Keegan got it back, put up there, is no good. And now it goes out of bounds. I'll say it stays with Fort Scott. 4-3. A little bit of a slow start here for the Lady Tigers tonight. 3:17 to go in the first quarter. Three-pointer from Allie Brown, a little strong. Rebound by Kylie inside, though. Put back is no good, and now we got a whistle. And a jump ball on the rebound there. And it looks like possession arrow favors Chanute with 3:08 to go in the first quarter. Blue Comets get it down the court. Lose it towards this baseline, and then it goes out of bounds. Back over to Fort Scott here, just under 3 minutes to play in the first quarter. Gorman drives the baseline, puts up a shot, no good. But Gret had the rebound for a moment, now it's taken by Chanute. Back down the floor come the Lady Comets. Pass goes to Noonan on the right side. Now back to the top of the key. Around to Walls on the right side wing. Back out to Noonan. Lost it for a moment. Now passes it to a teammate. Drive in. Kicks it back out. Three-pointer on the way for Chanute. It doesn't go. Rebound taken there by Keegan Yarick. Ahead to Allie. She'll move to her left. Now kicks it back over to Keegan. Into the corner it goes. Now they try to get it inside. They get it to Rogers. Now back out to Allie for a short two. Doesn't go. Rebound batted out to Allie by J.C. Rogers. She tried to pass there, and it was deflected. Taken away by Chanute. Allie up to Rogers, and a layup is not going to go, but a foul here. We'll put Fort Scott at the free throw line.
Number 12, Anna Kate Noonan picks up her first personal. It is the second team.
Anna Kate Noonan
for the Tigers.
picks up her first foul. J.C. Rogers will be at the line for two. First one no good. J.C. is 75% free throw shooter coming into play tonight. She's third on the team in that category. Substitution here as Claire McElroy, 5'8" sophomore, checks in for the Lady Tigers.
And number 20, Ashley Hamilton.
And second free throw is no good as well, and we got a foul on the rebound on Fort Scott. And it's going to go on Kylie Comstock. So Kylie's second foul.
For the Tigers, number 24, Aubrey Yarick.
And we got a whistle, and they will call turnover there. So the ball back over to Fort Scott. 1:36 to go here in the first quarter. And now a travel on the Lady Tigers. Sluggish start here for Fort Scott. Chanute will get a sub. As Shakira Walls will check out. Peyton Shields comes back in for the Blue Comets. They'll work against this Fort Scott press. Oh, they're going to call a foul. My goodness. Call a foul there on Fort Scott on Claire McElroy. Thought they were going to call it out of bounds there, but called a foul instead. It's the 14th foul on Fort Scott here in the quarter. Pass deflected, stolen away by Brown. 2-on-1 break for Fort Scott. Ahead to Keegan. Layup is good. Keegan's first points in a while for the Lady Tigers. Trying to get some momentum started here. We dip under a minute to play in the first quarter. Pass down low to Ashley Haviland for Chanute. Now back out it comes to Shields. Go against this defense, and it's stolen away by Keegan. She's got a wide open lane to the layup. And it's good. Nice little run towards the end of the first period here for Fort Scott. Drive in, shot there, doesn't go. We got a whistle, and I think there's maybe a foul on Chanute. And a foul's going to go on Ashley Haviland, her first. And it'll be Fort Scott basketball. 27.2 seconds to go here in the first period. Over to Keegan, three-pointer on the way. That one rattles home. Well, Keegan Yarrick has scored the last 7 points of this game. And now ball deflected there. Chanute able to get it back. Three-pointer on the way at the buzzer, doesn't go. And that'll take us to the end of the first quarter with your score. Fort Scott 11 and Chanute 3. First quarter tonight. Brought to you by Edward Jones financial advisor Jamie Armstrong. Edward Jones has been advising customers in the world of finance for over 100 years. Financial advisor Jamie Armstrong continues that tradition in Fort Scott. Contact Jamie by phone at 620-223-1866 or email Jamie at jamie.armstrong@edwardjones.com. Fort Scott will start second quarter with the basketball. Gorman gets it across the timeline, now kicks it, trying to get it inside, and I believe it was deflected out of bounds, and they say it was last touched there by Fort Scott. So back over to Chanute as the Lady Tigers again lead it 11-3. Pass deflected by Keegan, and she had to go out of bounds to keep from losing her balance there, so it'll stay with Chanute here, but great defense again by Fort Scott. Trying to get a trap. Chanute able to get it across the timeline. Now ball deflected out of bounds by Keegan.
Checking back into the lineup for the Tigers, number 2, Abby Gorman. Returning to the blue Comets.
Ball deflected, stolen away by Fort Scott, ahead to Rogers. Excuse me, McElroy. And a layup, no good, but they called an offensive foul on Claire McElroy. And that'll be her second foul. Lady Tiger fans not happy with it. I don't blame them. And now another foul going to be called on Fort Scott.
Tigers number 24, Aubrey Yarrick, picks up her first personal foul.
That'll be on Aubrey Yarrick. 7:10 to go here in the first quarter. Fort Scott with the lead. Nice little burst right there at the end of the first quarter to take this 11-3 lead. Now it's loose on the floor. We got a whistle, and they're going to give Chanute a timeout. So a couple of questionable calls here in the last minute and a half or so. And the ball will go back over to Chanute as they award Chanute a timeout. I'm not sure that anybody had possession there to get the timeout called, but that's the way the breaks happen sometimes. Pass inside, now back out for Chanute. Three-pointer on the way, and that one's good. First outside shot of the evening. That was Kelsey Haviland with the bucket. Three-pointer on the way from McElroy. It's no good, but it was knocked out of bounds by Chanute. So to stay with Fort Scott, 6:26 to go here in the second quarter. 11-6. Fort Scott with the lead here. Nice little 8-0 run to close the first quarter, but Chanute's had some momentum here to start the second. Here's the shot, doesn't go. Rebound there by Chanute. We'll get it down the floor, pass ahead, and we're going to get another foul on McElroy. Got a little bit too aggressive there. It'll be the third one on Claire now. Disappointing thing is their last game, last Friday, there wasn't a whole lot called the entire night, and now just about everything that could be called is being called. Now it's steal here from Fort Scott. Keegan will bring it down the court, looking for a teammate, looking for Rogers there, and JC wasn't really looking for it, and it goes out of bounds. So back over to Chanute. Allie will come back in for the Lady Tigers. So Allie's out there with Keegan, Aubrey, JC Rogers, and Abby Gorman. 5 on the floor in red right now for the Lady Tigers. Pass there, nearly deflected. And now it is deflected after nice recovery there by Keegan Yarrick. 5:38 to go here in the second quarter. It's 11-6. Fort Scott with the lead. Bit of a slow start to this one. Inbounds play comes right in, and the shot is good by Fulmer. So after Fort Scott made that 8-0 run to close the first quarter, taking an 11-3 lead. 5 straight for Chanute, but now Aubrey Yarrick gets the point, gets a bucket back. Aubrey is actually leading the team in field goal percentage coming into tonight, 52% from the field. She hasn't gotten as many opportunities as some of the other Lady Tigers, but when she does really well with those opportunities. Here's a substitution as Kylie Comstock will check back in. Rogers will come out. 4:58 to go here in the second quarter. Fort Scott gets it across the timeline, leading by 5. Now into the corner it goes. They tried to get it, and it's a little bit too tall there for Kylie Comstock. Stolen away by Chanute. They'll come the other way. Down the floor. Haviland for 3. Missed everything. Rebound saved in by Chanute. And Gorman's going to catch it on the run. Had a defender come right behind her, knocked it away, and now we got a whistle as I believe the ball is out of bounds. Was out of bounds to Fort Scott here. 4:28 to go here in the second quarter. Bounds play comes in. They get it around to Allie for 3. Missed off the front iron. It goes right to Keegan, though, and she'll hit the shot. So Yarick gets another bucket there. 15-8 now. Fort Scott on top. Chanute break the press. Little scoop shot there is no good. Rebound taken by Fort Scott. It's a 2-on-0 break. Allie Brown gets down the court. Oh, she got hammered and hit her head hard on the floor. Man, I hope she's okay.
Foul is charged to Chanute's number 14, Kinley Jard. It's her second personal foul.
Allie, who got a little bit banged up in the first quarter tonight, had to come out for a few minutes, got back in there. And they're going to take her out. No use to mess with the head injuries there. There is no video review for flagrant foul upgrades in high school basketball, at least at the moment, so you just call it a common foul on the floor. Tough fall there, but that's what's been called. Now, free throws for Raven Kegler, who's a 67% free throw shooter on this season. She comes in and makes the first.
Return to the Chanute lineup. Number 5, Sarah Unair. Number 24, Avery Hicks.
And Raven makes them both. So Fort Scott back out to a 9-point advantage here. It's 17-8. We got a whistle, and I think Chanute's going to call a timeout.
Timeout, Blue Comets. A full timeout.
Full timeout on the floor, taken by Chanute. .346 to go here in the second quarter. Fort Scott with the lead. Ball loose, but Chanute able to get it back. Fort Scott running a trap. We got a whistle, and they're going to call travel there on Chanute. Ball back over to Fort Scott with 3:32 to go here in the first half. Keegan drives, now kicks it back out to Gorman. Over to Raven on the left wing. Back over to Raven just inside the three-point line and buries it. Raven Kegler puts the Lady Tigers up by double digits. A nice-looking shot. Now Keegan knocks the ball away from Chanute for a moment. Now we got a tie ball. And the Lady Comets are going to get a couple of subs here.
Alternating possession to the Comets. Back in for the Blue Comets, number 2, Chicago Walls, and number 4, Peyton Shields.
Pass to Noonan on the left for Chanute. Now they get it down low to Walsh. She'll drive the baseline. Ball deflected, though. Nice hands by Fort Scott. And they're going to keep it here. They get it down the court to Kylie. Oh, Raven's open down there. We got a whistle and a foul. It looks like going to be called on Chanute. 2:35 to go here in the second quarter. Foul's going to be on Shakira Walls, her first. Shot there is no good. Rebound batted. Taken by Chanute. Walls gets it away from there. Pass goes inside. Now back out for Chanute. Under 2 minutes to go here in the second quarter. Pass goes right side. Three-pointer on the way. Very high arcing shot. Fort Scott able to grab the rebound. Gorman's going to bring it up the court. So go all the way. Oh, nice bounce pass by Gorman over to Aubrey Yarrick, and she hits the shot.
Aubrey Yarrick for the basket.
Fort Scott starting to impose their will just a bit here as we head towards the end of the second quarter. Three-pointer on the way from Chanute. That one doesn't go. Keegan just went up and took the ball away from one of the Chanute players. Here comes Yarrick all the way down. Layup is no good, but a foul on the Comets. It's going to be on Sarah. Excuse me, Peyton Shields picks up the foul. It'll be Keegan Yarrick at the line. Keegan makes the first. Kelsey Haviland will check back in for Chanute. She replaces Fulmer. Keegan, a 65% free throw shooter coming into tonight. But she's done much better of late and makes both of them there. Pass deflected. Raven Kegler able to steal it away. Here comes Raven. It's going to be knocked out of bounds, but it'll stay with Fort Scott. 59.3 seconds to go in the second quarter. 23-8. Fort Scott with a nice little run here at the end of the second quarter, much like they did at the end of the first. Ball deflected there by Chanute, and it's going to go out of bounds off of the Lady Comets. Bounce play comes to Gorman. Now they go right side. We got a whistle here, and looks like a foul on Chanute.
Foul is charged to the Comets for 24, Avery Hicks.
So Avery Hicks picks up the foul. Pass goes inside to Yarrick. Shot is in and out, no good. Put back by Comstock is no good, but a foul on the Comets. This time it's on Kelsey Haviland. And it'll be 2 free throws coming for Kylie Comstock. The foul also puts the Lady Tigers in the bonus for the rest of the first quarter. First free throw is no good. Kylie has gotten a lot better recently at the free throw line as well, coming in shooting 55% from the charity stripe.
Ashley Haviland.
Second free throw is good for Kylie, so she missed the first but makes the second. That'll make it 24-8. Fort Scott on top, and nice defense on the inbounds play. So Rayleigh Cowan will check in for Fort Scott here. 40 seconds to go. Bounce play. Now Chanute able to get it down the court, and we got a whistle. Looks like a foul on the Lady Tigers. They're going to get it on Keegan Yarrick. So that's the first one on Keegan tonight.
Tigers 22, Keegan Yarrick Picks up her first personal foul. One more shot for the Comets number 11, Kelsey
Kelsey
Haviland.
Haviland with first free throw, makes the first one, makes the second one as well. Back to a 14-point Fort Scott advantage here as we close in the final moments of this first half. Pass left side, now back to the top to Keegan. Over to Raven on the right wing. Now back to Raven on the right side. Three-pointer coming from Keegan. That one's good. Keegan hits the three-pointer there. Now we got a whistle and a foul on Keegan with 1 second to go in the half. (27-10). Fort Scott on top here, and Keegan Yarrick picks up her second foul. And it'll turn into free throws here for Kelsey Haviland. First one is no good. Second one is good. Fort Scott will toss it in, run the clock out, and that'll take us to the end of the first half with your score: Fort Scott 27 and Chanute 11. We're going to take a short break, set everything up stat-wise, total everything up stat-wise for you, and come back and run through that in just a few moments here. This is Fort Scott Lady Tiger basketball on Duckbait TV.